Hello everyone.
I'm Max from Canada.
I'm Suji from Thailand.
Oh my god, the video today, Abisko in the Northern Lights. It's something that I wanted to react to for a while. We have never seen Northern Lights. Even though I'm from Canada, I have never seen it. You need to go too far north. But in Sweden, if we have the chance to go, we're definitely going to go try and take a look. It's very far north Sweden. And Swedish Lapland TV made a video about it. And we wanted to react to it. Yes.
As far as I'm concerned, it's Mother Nature's greatest show. We're quite literally looking into the heavens and seeing something that's beyond the shore of our planet.
Barnen kunde ju få höra förr i tiden att man fick ju inte gå ut och se på norrsken. Man fick absolut inte vissla mot norrskenet eller peka mot norrskenet. För då kunde ju norrskenet komma ner och ta dem.
It's like the story that Thai people tell Suji about, like, don't do that or the spirit will come for you.
It's about the rainbow. Don't point the finger at the rainbow.
Really?
Thing like that.
Don't point your finger at the rainbow?
Yeah.
Why?
Because your finger gonna cut. It's gonna cut your finger.
Wait, why your finger is red?
It's my lipstick.
Oh, I don't know. It's not like the Northern Lights. My mom was, don't look at the sun or you're gonna be blind. Technically you can, but you will need to look at the sun a lot and really be hurt to be blind. But interesting.
We're not reliant on necessarily big explosive events on the sun. Even the smallest activity of space weather, we can be seeing a beautiful arc of aurora.
We believe that we've really built something here that helped not only put Abisko on the map, but to really share the beauty of the Northern Lights with the rest of the world.
Wow.
Oh wow, there's like a city there.
Yeah.
Wow, interesting. Wait. What is that white thing moving? But pay attention, bottom left, there's something white moving. Oh, is it a car? Is it a car and fast forward? I don't know, it seemed like there was something moving.
Det är helt klart så att Abisko är en av de bästa platserna i världen att se norrsken på. Det handlar inte bara om att det ligger väldigt fördelaktigt när det gäller norrskensovalen. Det handlar också om att vi måste ha en klar himmel. Och Abisko ligger i en regnskugga som gör att jag har mer klara himlar i Abisko än på nästan någon annan plats i norra Skandinavien.
We have a webcam, which has been up for nearly a decade, taking a picture every 5 minutes for almost 10 years, which means we have a really rich volume of data to go back and look at.
Because I was gonna say, it's not like you can go there as a tourist and see it, you know?
Yeah.
To have an idea of when is the best moment that it's likely going to happen, but that doesn't mean that you're gonna see it as a tourist when you go there, and that's the problem, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people might go there and be disappointed, but I mean, it's nature.
That's why you always ask like what time is the best to go, thing like that.
It's like the is it gonna rain today? They need to make prediction, but they might be wrong, you know?
We have seen auroras consistently, nearly every single clear night for more than 10 years.
Oh.
Wow.
En kväll kan börja med faktiskt snöstorm. Sen helt plötsligt så bara klarnar det upp och norrskenet är bara där. Och det är inte många andra platser i världen som väderfenomenen fungerar på det viset, tror jag.
Jag var ju uppfostrad med att det var vandrare här och mycket svenska och nordiska människor. Som ni ser så pratas det inte svenska någonstans. Utan vi jobbar väl kanske med 99% utländska gäster från precis hela världen.
Vi började med...
What is it? Every Swedish people have seen it, so now it's only the foreigner left to see it.
Yeah.
skidåkning och sommarturism. Ja, det är klart att vi klättrar upp på taket på husen och kollar på norrsken när det var fina norrsken. Men att någon skulle liksom exploatera det och göra det till vad det är idag, nej, inte en tanke på det.
I started as a photographer. Now I think people would call me an entrepreneur or someone who is really focused on spreading the news that Abisko is the best place on the planet to see the Northern Lights. We were at this keg party. A beautiful Swedish lady named Linnea walked in. 1 year to the day later, we got married on a mountainside in Arkansas on a place called Buffalo National River. And not too long thereafter, I decided that I wanted to get to know Linnea's culture a bit better. And we moved to Sweden. I love the mountains and I love nature, and we decided that we wanted to try to end up somewhere, potentially the north of Sweden. So we applied at as many different places as we could. Eventually, a place called the STF Abisko tourist station responded. They needed 2 people to come and clean toilets in the summer of 2008. We took the job. So we came, we worked for the summer. We didn't have a car, so we hiked around, went out to every mountaintop we could find, every valley we could find, and really got to know the place. And I fell in love with the openness and the wild feeling that you get up here in Swedish Lapland.
As a wildlife...
Just so you know, that YouTube channel is a sponsor. Like it's a kind of the goal of the channel. So
Yeah,
if
look at the production.
Yeah, if it feels like this, don't be too worried. We know that already, but it doesn't matter. I think it's a good representation, I guess, of what's going on there.
Photographer, it's amazing to work in such an area where it still has a nice village feel to it and a very local feel, and it hasn't spoiled the wilderness around it. And somewhere where you can just be immersed in nature.
I asked Linnea, could we please stay for 1 winter season so I can see what the place looks like year-round? I got promoted to the evening dishwasher that year. It was fantastic. It meant that during the day I got to go ski, at night I washed dishes, and then after I was done washing the dishes, I would walk home. One night I was walking home over Lake Torneträsk, which is I believe it's the 6th or 7th largest lake in Sweden. And every time I tell this story, it seems ridiculous to say this, but when I saw that first aurora, I didn't realize it was an aurora. Fast forward a few seconds later in my mind, I realized, okay, I'm in the north, I'm above the Arctic Circle, there's a green light in the sky in the northern part of the sky. Boom, it's the Northern Lights. So this was kind of one of those moments that you look back at and you realize it was a life-changing experience. The feeling that I got, it was something that I will never be able to duplicate again.
Talk as if you saw the alien for the first time.
Yeah.
It's good, right? People are chasing Bigfoot and chasing stuff, and you're chasing nature to see like beautiful, natural like thing, you know?
It's probably so close to him.
Yeah.
Och det mest fantastiska tycker jag, det är ju våra utländska gäster. Jag vet inte hur många små japanska damer som jag fått trösta. Det blir så mycket känslor.
When we hear people scream and yell because they're so excited, it's one of the greatest experiences of my life.
Wow.
Vi har ju en väldigt specifik produkt hos oss. Det är ju Aurora Sky Station som ligger på Nålias topp. Hit tar vi upp 40 gäster per kväll för någonting som vi kallar för exclusive middag. Allt transporteras upp med vår linbana. Och det är ju väldigt, väldigt populärt och har ju blivit vida känt runt omkring i världen.
Var med att åka upp för att ta en norrskensbild på Aurora Sky Station för att kunna marknadsföra platsen här i Abisko. Åkte då upp där och ja, det såg väl inte något bra ut alls egentligen den kvällen. Satt och myste framför brasan. Så tänkte jag liksom innan vi går och lägger oss så måste jag ut och titta lite grann igen och kände liksom att ja, men det är någonting på gång på himlen. Och sen helt plötsligt öppnade sig himlen och fick se ett otroligt fint norrsken med även röda toner och fint månsken faktiskt också. Wow. Det var väl första bilden på Aurora Sky Station med bra norrsken och tillsammans med många andra krafter förstås så var det lite startskottet på Abisko som en av världens mest framgångsrika norrskensdestinationer, det vågar man nog påstå idag.
Many years back when we had our first Aurora tour,
I brought a group of 8 people down here, and it was literally the first night that I had ever taken someone out to do any sort of guiding for the Northern Lights. So we were walking down, sky was crystal clear. I was starting to get excited because I thought we might just see something. As we got a little bit closer to the lake shore, there's an old boathouse down there. And would you believe me if I told you, on the very first tour that I ever did, we got lucky enough to have the largest aurora solar storm in a decade.
Wow.
And I just so happened to have set one of my cameras up to take a time lapse. Now, this was the first time lapse I had ever done, so the stars were blurry, the cadence between each image was not the way it should have been, but I ended up capturing a really beautiful and quite massive aurora. I put the video on our Facebook page, which at the time I remember clearly had 11 followers. The next morning, that video of the Northern Lights ended up on nationalgeographic.com. The phone just kept ringing all day, and I spent most of my day on the phone with the international press. We spoke to CNN, we spoke to Fox News, we spoke to the BBC, we spoke to every major press outfit that you could imagine. And looking back, I knew that day was special at the time.
Yeah, it's the power of social media. In the 90s, I grew up in the 90s, that would never have worked like this. You know, when it's so easy to go viral on the internet, and most of the time that people will go viral with something like this, it's when it's unexpected. Because people are just filming without talking. They just show something that is so unique, and then they post it, and then everyone wants to buy the rights to your little clip. And it can go to 50 different websites and all the news there. So that place must have, I'm not sure if you're going to say how many followers you got after, but it could have exploded in terms of like pattern.
But it turns out that day, I like to think, put Abisko smack on the middle of the map and really established us as the best place on the planet to see the Northern Lights.
Ooh. Oh my god.
Jag hade ju varit här.
I just want to think, this is why place like this should always hire someone to take care of the social media. Whether it's like a shelter for animal or an attraction like this, if you have someone that is like that have experience with making content and good content, not like outdated stuff, it's very cheap publicity that you make that you don't need to pay like tens of thousands of dollars to go in traditional media.
Här på 80-talet och sett hur det var då. Och det var ju då när vi stängde hotellet i september, vred om nyckeln, klappade på stationen och sa att nu kommer vi tillbaka här i februari. Så det var ju helt stängt.
Wow.
Och idag så är ju vår mest lönsamma period.
See, in the 80s, before social media, they were closed during the winter. That was like the September to January closed completely because it was too cold for people to go there. They didn't know that you could see something so beautiful, and they didn't have like the structure to make the tourists work. But with social media, it's like explosion.
Tänkte att vi skulle hitta på någonting annat resten av året. Men sen blev det sånt starkt intresse för det här med norrsken. Så nu är vi mer eller mindre en året runt öppen anläggning.
Det finns ju massor med entreprenörer runt omkring som lever på detta norrsken. Allt ifrån boendeanläggningar till hundspansförare till olika eventbolag här i Abisko bara. Så det har ju varit en extremt spännande utveckling.
In its purest form, to be able to go out and look at Mother Nature's finest display, I think it would be impossible to get sick of that.
Jag kan bli lika entusiastisk ibland som gästerna faktiskt. Och det är en otroligt skön känsla att känna den glädjen fortfarande faktiskt och den entusiasm som finns där.
It's about putting the camera down sometimes and just sitting and just watching the aurora. Something almost spiritual.
Being able to see them so regularly here in Abisko, I consider it to be one of the biggest blessings of my life.
Wait, what is it?
He probably have lights on his
Yeah,
head or something at the walk.
My eyes are wide open. My toes are
Now I'm hungry. I'm
Yes.
gonna go make papaya salad and sour pork. I think it's supposed to be
Yeah, and
sausage.
she's gonna make some for me. Papaya salad, guys, it's an explosion in your mouth. One of the most spicy thing you will ever have in your life. Yeah, look at this. I don't know if you can see. There's major water flood here.
I'm scared. Oh my god. Oh! This one I'm gonna wait until it gets yellow. But I need to be quicker than the squirrel. I'm throwing the water. Got it. That's it.
So Suji's favorite dish is made of that. This is our Subi. She's diabetic and blind. Eh? Aw.